Mixin means mixing properties and methods from different classes and constructors into one class. It is a very effective way of reusing codes. If used well, it can greatly enhance our development efficiency, as well as the scalability of our program. Extends is the simplest and most convenient form of Mixin. We can create a new class by extending an existing class or constructor function. In this lesson, we will show you a more complicated scenario. Extends alone is not enough to deal with it. We have one class and 4 constructor functions. The target object we want contains 4 properties: brand, model, engine, and gearbox. This means to create the target object, we need one class and 2 constructor functions. We also need to keep the class and constructor functions unchanged because we need to reuse them in the future. So, any idea on how to design the program? The simple solution is to create a new class by extending the car basics class. Then we instantiate the engine and gearbox constructor and get the engine and gearbox property. We store the properties in the prototype property of the new class. This way, the instance object we got will have the 4 properties we want it to have. But if you look at the program, it is just not very elegant. It's also not convenient to use either. So, are there any better solutions? A better solution is to make changes to the constructor functions. We set an argument for them, class. The constructor will extend the class passed to it and return the new class. We define the new class using class expression. Because the new class will be directly returned, there is no need to set a name for it. In the returned class, we add the constructor method. Inside the constructor method, we add the super method. Then we define the constructor's own property, engine. Now, if we pass the car basics class to the petrol engine constructor, we will get a new class with 3 properties: brand, model, and engine. Next, we convert the gearbox constructor using the same way. Now, if we want a petrol and automatic car, we just need to pass the car basics class to the petrol engine and automatic gearbox constructor. The new class will receive the engine and gearbox property. In the meantime, the car basics class and the 2 constructors will stay unchanged. We can still reuse them in the future. The order here doesn't matter. Either constructor can receive the car basics class. The final instance object will be the same. Let's test the new class. We can see now the instance object we have contains the 4 properties we want. If we want a hybrid car, we just need to switch the petrol engine constructor into the hybrid engine constructor.